YouTube, this is Roy.
This is Joey.
I'm from ThirdDuelist. Today we're going to be discussing the pros and cons of DevPro and DN. And at the end we're going to give our personal opinions on which one is the best.
You want to start with DN because I don't have very many nice things to say about the pros of DN.
Alright, I mean, you can keep in mind these are our personal opinions, and also the pros, you could take them as cons if you wanted to, but generally speaking, pros and cons. Some basic pros for DN is, in theory, you would hope that the people you're playing against will know what they're doing, because it doesn't do it for you. It's not automated, so you have to do it all yourself.
And at the same time,
think people would know.
No, at the same time, you have to worry more about people cheating, because unless you memorize every single ruling, then you're gonna have to be like, oh, you can do that? I didn't know. Like, things like that. And you have to call admins, and they don't exist, so there's no point in calling admins, because, like I said, they don't actually exist. It's a myth that admins exist.
So that was probably the least strongest pro, but I wanted to get that out of the way.
Crap on it, so continue.
Another pro that kind of builds off that is it's more of a fun site to play on. It's not very competitive until you get into the higher rankings. Which
means you have to play a bunch of idiots until you can play people that know what they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, if you just want to play for fun, it's not too strict on rulings and stuff like that. I mean, you just play against the scrubs and the low ratings.
And if you need to boost your self-confidence and beat some scrubs, DN's for you.
Another one that I think is pretty important is that you don't have to download anything for it. And as long as you have internet connection, you can get it anywhere on any computer. You can get it on Macs too, which we'll get to that when we get to DevPro.
Okay, but I have to give you that one. I mean, don't really have a counter on it.
Yeah, so like if you want to play online and all you have is a MacBook or
well, first of all, get a PC because they're better.
Yeah, but besides that, if the only thing you can get is a Mac, and you
reevaluate your life because all you can get is a Mac. But anyway.
Besides the point, but like you can access DN pretty much anywhere, which is really nice. Also, you get the cards a little bit earlier, which is okay if you want to test it out before you test it out with DevPro, which.
Pros and cons of DevPro now?
Well, we can go with cons of DN if you want.
I just pretty much complained about it while you list all the pros. So
I mean, yeah.
It's a really toxic environment. The admins don't exist. People can cheat all the time. People are assholes. You have to play against idiots before you can play against good people. I think we already talked about all this. So.
Yeah. All right.
DevPro. DevPro is automated. It does all your stuff for you. If you can't tell, by the way, I like DevPro better.
So do I. In case you can't.
But he's playing devil's advocate. But anyway.
Yeah. And I do play on DN a little bit because there are some
I do not, because it makes me want to stab babies in the face.
One of my friends has a Mac and can't get a PC.
Sam?
Yeah, Sam.
Okay.
In case you guys don't know, we do go to a boarding school where they assign us computers.
We live in a daycare.
Yeah, we live in a daycare. And they assign us computers. Some of us are lucky enough to get PCs, and some of us are unfortunate.
And I brought my computer from home, so screw the Mac.
And he got a Mac, unfortunately, but he wanted to play online, and so I have a DN account to that, so I can play with him on there.
But that's tangent, off topic. But DevPro is automated. It does all the stuff for you. You don't have to worry about people cheating. It's a lot easier to play on. I like it better for testing, because if you don't know what stuff does, it helps you learn the deck and what everything can do.
Pretty much. There seems to be too many pros for DevPro to list off. I mean, like, it's DevPro.
It's just better. Like,
yeah, it is.
It's the ideal testing tool online.
Granted, you do have to download it, but that's not too bad.
Yeah, you do have to download it, but the download's pretty easy.
It's really simple.
The thing that kind of sucks with DevPro is its updates suck. Like, when it'll just, you go to play a game real quick, it's like, oh, updating. 20 minutes later, it's halfway done.
Yeah.
And it's kind of slow about that, but I mean, when you have so many cards and things like that, I can understand. And sometimes it doesn't work, which is annoying. The server will go down and it'll just be like, well, fuck, I can't play. God damn it, DevPro.
Yeah. Also, another pro with DevPro, I guess, is well, I haven't seen it recently, but it usually has a dev bot on there, which you can play against, in case you want to play against a human-ish. I mean, you're still playing online on the computer. But
DevBot isn't an actual deck, though.
It
either plays burn frogs with like wetlands and stuff, or normal monster beatdown. Those are the only 3 decks it has.
It's basically the scrubs of DevPro.
Yeah, if you just want to like if you're just learning combos of a deck, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to play against something serious yet because you don't know what the hell you're doing. But other than that, it's kind of useless.
Yeah, but I mean, it's there, and DN doesn't have that option as far as I know. I haven't seen it. Yeah, I guess some cons of DevPro is the updating a lot, and that's usually because of bugs, which are all over the place. And sometimes with like new cards, like when the Necros first came out.
Oh god.
Like it was bad.
That was the worst thing ever. Oh man.
And like sometimes it's the smallest things. Like it's like timing is usually the biggest key because of how they code the card.
Yeah, it's just I can understand how it'd be hard to maintain with all the cards and all the coding for all the cards.
Yeah, we don't blame them, but that is
part of
irritating.
it. So I think that's about it. I don't have anything else to say. So.
I think it's pretty clear, but in case you can't tell from our description,
we think DevPro is way better.
Yeah.
And if you can have it, play on DevPro because it's better. Plus, you don't have to deal with idiots as much.
I wouldn't be too opposed to also getting a DN account in addition to not just the only one. That way, if you're at your
being an asshole.
Yeah, or if you're at your grandma's cousin's dog's aunt's mother's house and you don't have your
dog's
computer.
Aunt?
Yes, shut up. And you don't have your computer with the DevPro downloaded, and you just get online and you can get on you can get on DN. So
the dog's aunt. Dog's aunt.
Your dog could have an aunt and you could be over
dog's
at her house.
aunt is too strong.
Yeah, but DN you can get anywhere, so I mean I wouldn't be too opposed to getting it too. But by far DevPro is better. If you like the content that you just saw, you can click over here on all these other links and check out the rest of our channel.
And if you liked our stuff, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and tell us what you thought in the comments below.